Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This is your friendly Baldur's Gate 3 addicted person checking in for your daily episode. I hope you're having a great day so far. Welcome, episode 19. So where are we? We're in the Underdark. Look at all these crazy mushrooms, and then look at the rest of the mushrooms, the myconids. In the last episode, we first off we found a Duragar. I think it was a Duragar city, but there was a lot of dead people there. There was an ambush waiting. So we found that. We then also found this myconid colony, the Ebon Lake Grotto, I believe is what it's called. After that, we quickly spoke to Sovereign Glut, who is a displaced myconid monarch. And then we talked to Dareth, who is a trader who's missing her husband. So, yeah, we have a lot of things we could potentially do today. I have an idea for what to do first, but we have a lot of things we could do today. We could go... sorry, I had to check something off screen real quick. We can go find these missing boots. The Duragar have lost a runaway slave with a pair of boots that belong to the sergeant. We can find Balin. Seems fun. The thing that's on my mind, here it is the necromancy of Thay. So, a while back, we tried to unlock the ancient tome, but we failed to do it, so we were cursed. But my curse is gone. I don't know if the curse disappeared after a amount of time that I wasn't aware of, or if it just. Like if it was, it only lasts for a couple days. I didn't see that. Or if I took some action to get rid of it. But my thought is my goal is now I'm no longer cursed, but my goal is to unlock it. So I'm going to open it again.
Much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded by indecipherable glyphs. Without a key, they may be locked away forever.
Oh, interesting. Okay. We're locked out? Made it to the final page of the tome. It's indecipherable. We need to find a way to read it. Okay. I hope the key isn't shovel, because shovel was maybe shovel was the key. Oh, no. Okay. That's interesting. I thought for sure we'd be able to open it again and get cursed again, but apparently we're lacking a key. Okay. Well, we tried. We'll keep an eye out for a key. Maybe that means something to translate it, or maybe that means I don't know. Anyways, I kind of want to talk to this Rotha. I don't know what it is, what a Rotha is exactly. It looks kind of like a mix between a cow and a sheep, but it's a beast. If I hover over Rotha, will it tell me? No. I have speak with animals, right? Yes. Is that a cantrip, or is that a
be enough to cover rent?
It's not a cantrip. Okay. This is my last level 1 spell slot, but
I need a quick word.
What is the
Want master back. He treats me good now. Doesn't kick me anymore.
He treats you good now? What does that mean? He used to treat you badly? What is the...
Waiting for master. Miss his scratches. Can't leave without him.
What's the subtext of he treats me good now? I don't know, but it's not good. Ooh, looks like there's something through here. A dead body in the middle of 5 glowing gems in a, yeah, it's in there. There's something going on. Can't get in here? What do you mean? Glowing gem. Large bottle. Interesting. And I can't get in? Is there another way in that I'm not seeing? I think I should probably just try and break these Can I attack the, Oh, that's the wrong button. This stuff? No. Can I cast Firebolt on this stuff?
Trust no one.
What happens if I just cast Firebolt right here? I should have saved. Okay. Nothing happens. Thank God. I was like, all the Myconids are going to be really pissed.
I reckon it might be enough to cover rent.
Okay. I was going to... Damn it. That does not appear to be the way through. All right. Well, new plans. Let's go exploring.
In it. Light on my feet.
Let's go exploring. We have some stuff to loot there, potentially. We can cross the river here. Oh, there's blood here. Not good.
I should speak up.
Go talk to this restless Myconid.
Seek me. Seek the sovereign.
Okay. That's what happened last time we tried to talk to somebody. I'll go talk to the sovereign again, if that's what you mean.
I grow among them, yet I am not.
Is this an Among Us reference? No. Okay, so wait, what? Seek the sovereign, but that's the exact same dialogue line that I got from last time. Interesting. I hope I don't have like a bug. The Rigar Spore. Ooh, a waypoint has been discovered. The Myconid colony waypoint. Okay. Uh-oh. It won't let me speak to this guy? Oh, these are the fucking people I blew up. 2 health, 18. Oh, Lord. This could have gone a very different way. Imagine we'd have, like, absolutely made a point of killing these guys and not, There's the fast travel.
Ripple bark could sustain an entire village if seeded properly.
Blurg. Imagine we'd have made all of them mad at us at the start. Go up these stairs. Oh, do we find the boots?
Damn it all.
What is the creature doing to those corpses?
What is the creature? Sovereign Spall. This is also a sovereign. Oh. Is this who I was supposed to talk to? Oh, you aren't displaced. Oh. Oh, shit.
Don't.
Her condition
This is the,
familiar. Poison
this is the
derived
slave.
from a wild weed common to the Underdark.
She's
She'll need
poisoned.
an antidote soon.
He had 2
most
health.
likely held by the poisoner.
I watched the top of the screen when you hovered over Thula. It said 2 out of 8 health. Who did this to you?
Dwegar slashed me.
I mean, that makes sense. Oh, you are bleeding. Okay. Did they poison you when they slashed you? I wonder if she needs a specific antidote or any of the antidotes that I may have in my inventory. I think I have an inventory. Consider what you know of Durgar poison lore. We have advantage here. Let's try that. Plus guidance. This should be easy. I mean, the odds should be in our favor. We have advantage. We have a +4. Easy. Okay. So what do we know?
Like dwarves, Dwegar have innate resistance to poison, and thus no need for intricate brews. Though deadly if left untreated, the poison can be cured
Okay.
by the
Let's cure her.
antidote or natural remedies.
Let's cure her. I'm a little bit nervous that the longer I take here, the quick, like, that she might die because she's actively poisoned. I have questions, but more than one way to cure you? I'm sure, but I don't want her to die. Because she looks very helpless. I hope I haven't made a rushed medical decision there. It ends up in a bad outcome. Look at those boots.
Gods. Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me?
I need your boots. How could I pass by? You were in pain. Always useful to be owed a favor.
I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, it hurts.
Your
Cold
hand?
garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
Talk to me. Talk to me here. Take it easy. Tell me what I can do. We'll get a reward later. I love being like that line that Marcus just said. It's always useful to be owed a favor. I love playing that way in video games. I think that video games tend to, not always, sometimes they can be very surprising, but like quests like this tend to reward you pretty well without asking for a reward.
Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin.
Okay.
Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan.
Artificers.
Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on
Creators.
an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
I know how to get there. There's a boat. Artificers is very interesting. Being owed a favor by artificers, those who make magical objects. That's probably not a great definition for an artificer, but that would be very useful. Okay. So the Iron Hands are a clan of artificers captured by Duragar, and being put to work. What were you guys doing down here in the first place?
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual.
Can I
But
roll
our
insight?
work pays well. Help my clan, and we'll make it worth your while. I swear.
Save failed insight. I love that. I was literally nothing unusual. Insight immediately. And the game's like, here, I'll give you a chance to roll insight. Damn, I'm mad I missed though. My work pays well. Help my clan will make it worth your while, I swear. God, I wish I had an option to... This is where D&D is great. It forces your hand. Even though I know that there is likely something deeper, because I failed the insight roll, I must act as if I do not know that there is something deeper with your excursion here. I'll free your people if I can. I'll at
Thank
least
you.
look into it.
Only wish I could go with you. But here. I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwergar ass.
Yeah, the sergeant,
I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
I might be mispronouncing Duergar. I've always said Duragar. I think because that's how I heard it in Critical Role, I think. But I don't know. Boots of Speed. Click Heels gives you a... Now, this is interesting. That's a bonus action. Heals your boots to gain speed and freedom of movement. Movement speed doubles. Enemies have disadvantage on... Oh my god. This is the most useful boots I've ever seen. Who do I give them to?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Astarion is the thing that makes sense to me. Because the ability to disengage and as a low AC rogue, and also the ability to double move to a place of hiding. Thing is that hide is a bonus action. So let's think about this from an action econ. Who do I give these boots of speed to? I'm not giving them back to the freaking sergeant, I'll tell you that much. At least not for now. Oh, Lord. Shadowheart has boots that have a... Nope. Laezel has boots that have a similar... Have a dash-related thing already, so I can't, like, add them to that. So Laezel's out of the question.
Can't afford to stay.
Boots of Aid and Comfort are great. So it's either Marcus or Astarion. The thing with Astarion is the action economy already. Astarion's ideal turn looks like move to a place that is not visible, bonus action to hide, giving yourself advantage, and then sneak attack using that advantage to do extra damage. That's the range ideal attack. The melee ideal attack is move to an enemy that has... I need to remember how this works. Is it... Oh, Lord. This is the part I always get confused with. You don't get advantage just by attacking somebody that is within... By attacking someone that an enemy is fighting, right? Also works if you have an ally within. Okay, this is the key for melee. You also can do sneak attack if you don't have disadvantage and you do have an ally within 1.5 meters of the target. So, boots might be useful for this part of the action economy. If Astarion is attempting to run up to somebody who one of my other people is attacking, gets close, I can use the bonus action to get to move even further if I need to. Then we still get the sneak attack. You don't get the advantage, but you do get the sneak attack. Oh lord, rogues are tough. Okay, it's like rogues are a very specific way of thinking that I don't think other classes are particularly. I think Astarion is the one to make sense, though. I think we're going to equip these. Look at these red little boots. Those are really cute. I kind of do want to dye them, but... Okay, perfect. I think that sounds good, and we've got a new quest, which is to save the Grimforged Gnomes. Thula. Can I talk with you again, Thula?
Still alive, so that's progress.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
No, I don't have any updates for you, but there are some Duragar's hunters who are looking for you.
Hunters? Scavengers, more like. Waiting out there in the dark for me to die. Of course, I reckon the Myconids are doing the same thing. You've seen how they put the dead to work.
Mm-mm.
This
No, I
damned
haven't.
place. Once my people are free, I promise you, we will not be coming back.
I have seen it. That Duragar I saw, who has spores coming out of them, is a dead Duragar being put to work. I understand. And that's probably what I'm about to watch happen as soon as I end this dialogue.
Don't know. Longer than I'd like, but a slow recovery still a recovery.
I can't help but get the feeling, Thula, that you're like, man, can't help you here. Sorry, this poison, it's crazy. How long is it going to take? I don't know. As long as it takes you to get my people back. Okay, so right here, I think, what's happening.
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Putting the dead to work.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwegar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwegar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Okay.
I admit, I like this one's approach. A little genocidal.
A little genocidal.
but effective.
A little genocidal. Intriguing. Why did Duragar attack? This is the question. So we're currently being spun a version of events, which is the Duragar broke piece killed the mushrooms, the Myconids young. Period. But did they have a reason to attack? Were there scuffles beforehand? What's going on here? Are you arguing? Are you fighting over a resource?
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwegar.
Sure.
The Dwegar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
Lula? Harbor a fugitive gnome? That's very admirable of you.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
So here's the interesting thing. I don't think we lie here. I can ask about this magic that you are using here.
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children.
If I die down here, destroy my corpse.
Don't worry, I wouldn't hesitate.
Oh, Lazel. Oh, yeah. Okay. The Myconids are very interesting to me. I don't think I'm particularly in love with what they're doing here. I think it's just such an alien way of life that it's hard to find much sympathy for how they're doing. The Duragar seem terrible. They have slaves. They're using those slaves to their purposes. Maybe I don't know the full story there. Just a gut feeling. I'm not going to moralize overly heavy during this part of the game, but, you know, just telling you my gut feeling so that you have some insight into what I personally am feeling. I'm sure you maybe feel differently. That's great, too. These games are meant to make you feel differently. Spore magic's repulsive. How do I gain this knowledge? Is this about the necromancy side of things, or is this about the rapport spore side of things, or I don't know. Let's ask.
You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
I want to know why your other sovereign is here. I've lost the ability to lie.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
I know what this is. I know what that is.
Riches of magic and mind.
I know what it is.
Cleanse the rot.
We just saw it.
They are yours.
Riches of magic and
Do
mind.
the circle a service. We will await word.
God, I love how astral looking the colors are on this sovereign. That's the door that we saw that we couldn't open. Oh, buddy. He's alive. That's cool. Oh, buddy. They're alive. That's cool. Can I talk to the others now? Or will they say...
Peace.
They don't say seek the sovereign. They say we don't have any peace. Okay. So now I have a strong motivation to help these Myconids. I'm curious about what's behind, and that is curiosity. I'm curious about what's behind the thing. So, over here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Real quick, while I'm quick saving, let's think here. We have the boots. I don't particularly feel sold on these Duragar. Killing them and letting the artificers free would be fun. Would be something I'm interested in doing. Cool. I feel good about that. Who are you? Trader, right?
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
Okay.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into
Poor
your
spore.
skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
I'm very a society of brilliance is like if you were to come up with a fake name for an institution, you could not come up with a more interesting name for me personally than the Society of Brilliance. It's just it reeks. Oh, I'm very intrigued, very intrigued. Other than maybe, what's the name of that Fallout New Vegas? Oh shit, what's the name of the Fallout New? The like Apocalypse. Oh shit, the Apocalypse followers. What were the followers of the Apocalypse? The followers. Oh man, they were very intriguing. That was less about the name and more about what they had. They were very intriguing. If you are new to the channel and you didn't know, I played Fallout New Vegas as a YouTube series with 200 some episodes in a deep dive into Fallout New Vegas. You can find that on our channel by googling Fallout, by searching Fallout New Vegas if you want. What a game that is. Okay, Society of Brilliance. You're a hobgoblin. I was actually wondering. So much of this game is fun for me because like I have played some D&D or like done some theater of the mind or listened to or watched D&D. I've not seen like art or images for many of the creatures like the Bulette, the Minotaur, these Duragar, these Myconids, a hobgoblin. This is my first time seeing like a representation of what many of these things might look like. Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place.
Ooh, I probably shouldn't be hostile then, should I? Towards
It's
Duragar.
curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
I collect mushrooms to sell on the surface. A Mindflayer infected me with a tadpole, where I got lost. This isn't a lie. Just because I can lie doesn't mean I should. I don't know. This doesn't interest me as a lie, so I'm not gonna pick it. Although generally, if I have a great bonus to deception, I'm into it. But do I do this? Ramifications of mentioning the Mindflayer thing. This might be bad in a sort of rapport spore hive mind like place. There might be some like aggression towards mind flayers who are a similar but different, you know, like I can imagine a world where Myconids and their sort of collective consciousness looks with some aggression towards mind flayer ways. I got lost on here.
A common phenomenon in the Underdark, I'm afraid. Could I ask what you were searching for to begin with?
I trust this guy. I could also kill him if I needed to.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact.
My hand got
you must
forced
be
a little
worried
bit.
sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
Is his name Raphael?
This is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
Omalum?
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
2 new journal updates available.
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Oh, Lazel.
Please hold. I understand your rage.
This is a turned
against
mind
my
flare.
kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps. But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
I'm very happy. I mean, I personally am so intrigued by a Society of Brilliance. I'm happy to listen.
Fool! They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
Lazel
I ask
disapproves.
only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged.
Look at this public discourse.
If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
I love this game. One of the last things I would expect. Mind flayers are my enemy. The tadpole inside of me is my enemy. Let a mind flayer into my mind voluntarily? But I want to do it. My guess is yes.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic.
Yep.
It appears to be in some form of stasis.
That's my dream girlfriend's magic. It's amazing to me how many people in this world are in some way, shape, or form knowledgeable about Mind Flayer tadpoles. We've encountered so many already. Right? Or at least that they have an opinion on it. Can you extract it? I know what happens if stasis goes away. Seraphoremesis or whatever it's called.
No. It appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
That doesn't sound ideal.
It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you.
Okay.
But
We're just stuck?
not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
That's not that's worrisome. Can we get insight into the Mind Flayer ship and what was going on there?
A nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself.
I love your voice.
They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks.
Sure.
The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal.
Laezel
But
disapproves.
I have
No?
an idea.
Oh,
Science?
perhaps I should start taking notes.
Let's do some
There may
science.
be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
Do we want to bypass the I mean, the stasis seems like the greatest... I mean, we're going to have to solve this problem eventually. But the stasis seems like the biggest thing keeping this problem at bay.
I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava.
Kind of alchemy.
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle
Very
psionic
cool.
influence.
We got to
I
take
would
some magic
require
mushrooms.
A fresh tongue of madness and Timisk spores.
I know Timisk.
But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms
Oh my god, I can't
can
stop looking
be
at your
quite
brain.
dangerous.
Oh my god.
Timisks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Oh, okay. Information for me.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous.
You want to sell me some?
I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Mistra. I just took notes on Mistra last night in my D&D one-shot that we're doing. Oh shit, what's Mistra the Goddess of? I don't think I've taken notes on that during this. Okay. Okay. Lenore? Where does Lenore live?
The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
A tower, huh? Cleric with a moving tower?
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion.
I think this is my first time hearing of
to join
Lenore.
the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
I'll come back when I find him.
May your travels be safe and swift. I have never seen anything like it.
So we definitely need to talk to our party members here because I'm imagining they're gonna have some words for me, especially Laezel. But find the mushrooms. Tower belongs to a cleric of Mistra named Lenore. Tongue of Madness mushroom and Tamask. I have to find a way to make Tamask work somehow, like make it collectible. Okay. So where is there a new quest for finding Lenore or no? Underdark, find Lenore? No. Okay. South? It is on the map though. Okay, excellent. Before we do anything else, let's chat. We have to trade as well.
I had a dream. As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me.
And how did you feel about
Parasite has
that?
taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise. It is gate deception.
Never change, Laezel. Never change. The parasite can't empower us. We should let it. We could use the edge in combat. Or we should ignore it. There's no way she agrees to this.
You're delusional.
Yep.
I'd sooner trust a night hag than a strange figure bearing dream gifts.
Okay, new topic. Can we talk about what just happened here?
Speak.
Nope. All right. How bad is your disapproval of me right now? Where do I get to that? It's just probably clicking on here.
This will be done.
But here, I'll join her.
Relationship is neutral. How are we doing with Shadowheart? Fair.
What a day.
And neutral. Okay. So let's chat with
No one stopped me yet.
Astarion.
I had the strangest dream last
Interesting.
There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our heads. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream.
I did. Yeah.
Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us.
Astarion wants in. Astarion wants power. Let's take every advantage we can get. Let's explore the powers, see where they take us.
Waste not, want not. Even when it comes to Mindflayer parasites. Now, was there anything else?
I don't want to upset Astarion fans out there, but I'm just saying they did literally model Astarion and his movements so that he is looking down his nose at you, literally and metaphorically, all of the time. Oh Lord, Astarion, you just have quite the ego. What do you think's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers? Sure, let's talk about that.
Who knows? Drow? Mindflayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Okay. Shadowheart.
May the darkness protect you.
Thank you. Talk about your Shar worship. Do we actually have any new dialogue here?
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Oh, Shadowheart. We did have this conversation already. And I said this one, right? It's a DC 5. I have a +7 already. We don't need no guidance or nothing. Luck points, whatever. Sorry, I'm gonna retrace these steps on this conversation real quick just to see.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shar, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss.
I think this is all stuff
you've heard of
done
her.
before. Yes. Your faith is your own concern.
Curious.
I think this is
Most are afraid of my lady.
what I said already.
I did well by joining you. Most
Other
agreeable
matters.
company.
Okay. If I talk to you again, do we still have that option?
Shar's blessings upon you.
Nope, gone. All right, cool. Great. Hey, let's do some trading real quick, Blurg.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
No, but I'd love to, Oh, never seen a hobgoblin like you before.
The feeling is mutual, friend. I have only passing familiarity with the surface races.
Is
But
hobgoblin
I found that there is as much to learn from
surface?
an individual as there is from a community. So it is with the Myconids. They live in harmonious unity, but each has a unique personality.
I like you, Blurg. Research in the Underdark sounds like a dangerous prospect.
Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, Trillimac. I've studied them for years.
I hate failing these saves. I wonder if I can click on them to I can't luck point them because I think I'm out of luck points right now. It means we should really sleep soon. What have your studies uncovered?
This is not a wasteland.
What are
It
you
is a
putting these to use
glorious
for?
ecosystem. Every civilization here could thrive without conflict.
Where were you when the Duragar attacked? Were you here?
I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough.
Hey, let's do some trading.
I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Okay, let's see here. Boots of Genial Striding. Unimpeded by difficult terrain. That's exciting. And Marcus doesn't have any boots yet. It would take a lot of our money. The Baneful is a finesse weapon. +1 enchantment. +1 bonus. On a hit, possibly bane your target, which is huge because bane gives you a D4 penalty to attack and save. Interesting. Oh, I just realized it only functions if it's bound to an Eldritch Knight or a Warlock's pack weapon. Never mind. Okay. What does the Circlet of Blasting do? Lets you do Scorching Ray? 3 rays of fire, each deals 2 to 12. Oh, Lord. Roll of Fear. Sunwalker's Gift. See in the Dark. Lifebringer. Lightning charges? I mean, Laezel gets lightning charges when you would get temporary HP just by wearing this 162 cost item. Is it a helm? It would be. So it would be, okay, so it would get rid of your haste helm. So never mind. Melf's Fire Staff. Lets you cast Melf's Acid Arrow. Honestly, actually, the Finger of a Hill Giant. Okay. Nothing particularly interesting here, actually. Potions of Healing, Firebolt, Revivify. Disorders of the Nerves and Mind, a treatise. Okay, I think I'm actually good.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
And to enjoy? Or what's your deal?
Something's on my mind.
Talk to Amelim real quick.
greet you, child of the
Amelium.
sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
I've not even started yet. You've got more individual ambition than your kin. Are the tales of your people exaggerated? Let's ask about him as an individual first.
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain.
I've heard tales like this before.
Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
Okay. What were your people like?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
It's interesting because there's a parallel here to Astarion. There's no trusting a Mindflayer attack. There's a parallel to Astarion, and if I hadn't already had my conversation with Astarion about how Astarion feeds, it's not a direct parallel, but it's a similarity. You require brains. Astarion requires blood. How you choose to take it determines what kind of person you are, mostly. It's interesting because Astarion, I think, basically applies, if I'm remembering correctly, Astarion applies as sort of like his individual morality to the people he thinks are bad and therefore worth feeding off of, whereas you apply the society's sense of morality. I don't know which is worse or better.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Okay. Interesting. Let's keep moving through the through this place. Bibberbang. Keep moving through. We're gonna talk to some Myconans now and see what they say.
You are like them.
Who is this them you
Rhaegar
speak of?
faces appear before you one by one, each twisted by zealous cruelty.
Spicy pork sausage? I mean, I'll take it. Why is there spicy pork sausage? Is this where the acorn truffle was? There's an acorn truffle over here. Can I have it?
That will fit in my pack.
Already gained 40 experience. Is it from walking over into this area or... Oh, look, we've made a full circle.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay, well, there's this which we can't get into, and otherwise we've talked with the Myconid colony. Let's go see if on the way out we can't find a couple of these mushrooms. Let's see. I'm gonna try and harvest a Timarask thing or whatever while we are exploring around here. So up here we haven't done anything. This is where the mushroom picker would be. Let's go look for that. There are also definitely enemies over here. Look at these beautiful leaves. So soon we'll have to
Something past the tree. Almost like an invisible hand pulling me towards it.
Something about that tree. What now? Visible hand? What exactly? What tree? The Susser Bloom is doing something weird? This tree? Grooves are fresh, a creature of the dark. The severed arm here. These grooves. Okay, I understand. Let's go loot a couple items here. Climb down there. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Noxious fumes. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Son of a bitch. Noxious fumes means takes 1 to 4 poison damage each turn. Okay. What if I were to just fire at these from a distance? Break them? Everybody come over here. I hit that thing for 1 damage and so it didn't break it. It's funny. All right, hopefully this will all fall away here soon and we can walk through. I'd like to. I'm interested. Oh shit, hello. That's a hook horror. Is it not a friend? There's more blood down there. It's called a hook horror. I don't know that it's a friend. Okay, will these noxious fumes fade here, or... Ooh, if you hit T to inspect while on this screen, it will still... Interesting. That's cool. I gotta know what this Susser Bloom is. It has a Susser anti-magic field. Nullify nearby magic. Can I pick it up?
It feels like my magic is getting trained.
Oh my god! I can't cast spells. Does that run away? Does that, like, fail? Drop? I can throw it too, which is very interesting. Interesting. Huh. That's wild. I currently don't have any luck point, right? Any luck points, right? We'll have a short rest we could take for a little bit more HP. Let's go ahead and do that.
That should more than suffice.
We're gonna have to take a long rest here before too long, but from here, we would be looking to the right. Bark from the Susser tree is this way, though. Let's just go get inside of this little combat. Oh, shit. Fail. Oh, fuck.
Now what? They won't see me come.
Enter combat, please. I was trying to get everybody else to roll into combat here.
Ready for anything.
Have Lazel go up. Yep. Starion, can I have you just like fire? Would that be okay?
Hello, you.
Can I have you enter combat? No, that doesn't work. Okay. What if I just attacked here? I have advantage already. Excellent. So there we go. You've joined battle. Perfect. Now it's everyone else's turn.
Still on my feet.
Marcus, I don't think this thing is... So, I don't know what this is. And I probably should have paid more attention before I got started here. But they have blind sight. They can make a multi-attack if the target is prone. So, don't go prone against them. They are hook horrors. They have hooks. They have beak-looking things. AC of 15. Intelligence of 6, which is actually interesting because that means that I can cast... Oh my god. You know what I probably should be doing here? In my one-shot, my D&D one-shot that I've been playing in person, aka over Discord, I just got access to the Vicious Mockery cantrip. And I know it's only a D4 of psychic damage. But against single creatures... Like, if you are in combat versus a single creature, taking one of your 4 party members' turn to cast Vicious Mockery, which has a chance of giving them disadvantage on their... Where is it? Sorry. Gives a chance of giving them disadvantage on their next attack roll. You basically, like, stall out their entire turn. I know it's my full act. On the other hand, 55% chance to for them to fail their save.
Barrel shot. The wit on you.
Mockery, did you pass your save? No. Failed. Which is excellent. I mean, that's a lot of my turn, but that's okay because you know. I can also always bonus action Healing Word. So it's like I'll take that. It's a great turn. You try and attack, disadvantage. Pounce. What the fuck was that? Okay. Used multi-attack. Ah, shit. Wait, so I do have a luck point, or do I not have a luck point? I'm so confused about where to tell. If you know the answer in the comments below, feel free to tell me. How do I tell how many luck points I have? They freaking knocked me prone. God damn it. So, what does that mean? How did my Vicious Mockery work here? Hook Horror succeeded on a saving throw. Used Pounce. Leap at a target, possibly knocking it prone. So that's a bummer because it lost Vicious Mockery. How did it lose it? Did I lose, like... Okay, never mind. Vicious Mockery sucks. I'm a little bit confused. I think I have to use this. Because I don't want to die. Oy vey. Alright, well. Let's use Guiding Bolt here. Does lots of damage if it hits. Also gives advantage to the next person. 13, that's great. I can go ahead and move. That is an opportunity attack? Fuck me, I didn't realize that. Okay. Hit. I should have paid attention to that. Also, a bonus action, I can Healing Word somebody, but I don't really need to. Can't cast Spiritual Weapon because it requires a level 2 spell slot. Can I recast it at a first level? No. Okay.
Shall we cut and run?
I think we run over here.
Yes, here.
I think we hide.
Time for a new approach.
I think we... Why don't I have an action? Because I already used it because I entered combat out of turn. I understand. Damn it. I get it now. Okay, well.
Victory awaits.
Laezel, I want you to go fuck this guy up. 37. If we were to do that, we could also action surge, which is once until a short rest, which we're gonna have to take here before too long anyways, because we don't really have spells.
Try something
Guiding
else.
bolt. You missed with advantage? What did I roll? With advantage, I rolled a 5. Oh my god. Okay, we'll hit on the second one. That's perfect too. With bonus action, I don't have flourish or anything, so I'm gonna stay right there. Get up from prone. Means that you use half your movement, which is exactly what I was imagining. Do I dare viciously mock again? I think we're going to take a long rest here really soon. Like, probably immediately after this combat. So, I'm thinking Hideous Laughter works here. Because it has an intelligence of 6. 55% chance for Hideous Laughter. Knocking it prone. Perfect. Let's climb up. Sure, we'll go do a little flourish. I rolled a 13. I'm okay. I don't need to use my spell. Your turn. You're prone. I should have planned that a little differently, but it's okay. Did it save? Did it save against? Yeah, it saved. Okay. That's fine. From here, we can sneak attack ranged. 70% chance to hit. Should do a good amount of damage. 8 to 25. Plus the 2 necrotic damage that we get now. This is only really worth it if it is... I don't know that worth it is the right word. Did I go feed? Don't have enough movement for it anyways. Great. All into your turn there. We'll finish this here. 35% chance to hit right there. Do I have anything that gives me a better chance to hit? 45 with guiding bolts. We are gonna heal. We are gonna long rest directly after this. So let's use the spell slots. Guiding bolt. 45% chance to hit. Still missed. Okay.
I will ascend.
Laezel's got this. Don't you worry. Critical hit. There we go. Excellent. Let's loot this sucker. You've got a hook. Okay. You were a nasty little fucker, weren't you?
What path lies before me? Is that blood? No.
So, before we go any further, let's long rest right here and, unfortunately, call it an episode. Let me get the long rest done. And then we can call it. Do you think I should go chat with someone like Gale or...
We get along quite well, I think.
Gale or Will?
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself.
Yeah, I knew they'd have the dream thing.
I had the strangest dream last night. A visitor came to me. A vision of unparalleled beauty and power. She told me
what's interesting
she was
here,
watching over me, protecting me, and that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace what powers they have to offer. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it.
what's interesting here is that I sort of viewed Gale as potentially infected if Gale had the dream, Gale's infected. If Gale somehow, I think this is much less likely, but if Gale somehow like heard someone else in the party talking about the dream and therefore can talk about the dream by like coming up with the same details, you know, possibly still lying, but I really highly doubt it. You don't believe this was a real person talking to you?
A real manifestation, perhaps, but not an individual of flesh and blood in the manner you or I would consider to be real. Whether she spoke the truth or not, well, I think I require a little more evidence before taking a fantasy at her word. Until then, best we speak of other matters. Was there something you wish to ask?
You look a little unwell? Interesting. That's a line. What does that mean? I do see a little bit of a, looks like a vein or something in his cheek. Nothing a bit of magic can't solve? I don't know why the voice isn't playing. Something's bugged there. I'm just gonna hit space.
You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
And the thing down his neck. Condition. What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
The weave. I was gonna make a joke about you getting cold sores. I get cold sores. Cold sores, for those of you who may know, a version of herpes. So like I get mouth cold sores, which are a version of herpes. They are mostly just very annoying. They're like stress induced, which sucks. I was like, oh, you have a malady. Interesting. You're like me, Gale. I'm seeing I have empathy for you. I also was made fun of in middle school when we learned in health class that cold sores are a version of herpes. I also endured those dumb middle school jokes. But no, you absorb powerful magical you absorb the weave inside of a powerful magical item. Does it ruin the item? What happens if you don't? I'm gonna need a lot of details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway.
You what?
Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. Since before we were abducted. It is time. And by that, I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
What the fuck? I'm happy to help. This is, in a weird way, this makes me so... I mean, not... I don't think it's weird, but... This is not how I expected to arrive at empathy for Gale. I highly doubt... This is such a weird and terrible lie to come up with in order to get Lou. Like, so I highly doubt, like... come up with something easier. Or just steal it from us. Where do we find these artifacts? How powerful are we talking? Because I have some items that I don't really need. I could sell them, but I could also give them to you.
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession.
What is it? Is it the Book of Day?
You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
What the fuck? Why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know?
Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation.
I wonder if the item is actually destroyed.
Having a wizard like me around is
I don't know if
quite
he
the
said.
boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. Far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
I'm going to give him stuff, but I'm just trying to learn as much as possible along the way. Use your tadpole, seek the danger at the heart of Gale's request. I want to try this. Can I get guidance? Oh, I do get lucky. This feels very important. I made it. Holy shit, I made it. Barely. Oh, buddy. Thank God for advantage.
You become one with Gale's mind, and you can feel something sinister oppressing you.
Since I can use wisdom
inside of you, a mighty darkness
with Gale
radiating from your chest.
He's definitely infected.
You could try to push further, but your hold over Gale feels brittle. It won't be easy delving deeper without him noticing.
There's a darkness in Gale's chest.
So, do you agree?
I do.
As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly
Which item are we talking
what I
about,
need.
though? What happens to the item?
I will consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket. But it will save my life. Even if only temporarily.
God, what a crazy curse. Wow. It's beautiful. I'm gonna try it. Oh, thank God. I can give you an item for... Okay. So, the Helmet of Smiting you may have, my friend. It looks like it's any magic item. That's very good. Like either a weapon or a piece of equipment. Scrolls aren't working, etc. The things I don't need here would be probably either of those. But I'm going to give you Helmet of Smiting because I don't have anyone who smites right now. I'll donate it.
Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Oh, buddy. Interesting. Okay. This adds a whole level of complexity to Gale. The unfortunate part is that I don't particularly have any of the... complexity suggests a whole well-rounded relationship. Mostly right now I have one side of that. Well-rounded. It's half of a circle. Which is that I randomly, personally felt Gale to be a little annoying at the start. And now there's this weird cost associated with having him. On the other hand, not weirdly, but like, ironically, having a cost associated with having him in the party sort of makes me fond of him. Which is strange. Emotions. Strange. How do I know the real monster isn't you? What a line. What is all of this in aid of? Condition set. This is empathy. When are you going to compensate me?
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though,
doing it in the future.
I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
I like how you won't tell me why you won't tell me. Shadowheart can tell me why she won't tell me, because her memory's been taken. Condition of yours is an expensive one. Glad I could help.
My lord, I bow to your boundless
Lord
kindness.
Farquaad in the flesh. Very interesting. Holy shit.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
More conversation next time. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed our deeper dive into the depths of the Underdark. And a little bit of a new angle on my man Gale. Very intriguing. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Let me know if I can tell how many luck points Marcus has. This just says here. Doesn't show shit. So, I don't know. See ya.